So Colbert went on the offensive for 11 minutes against yours truly yesterday because it came out 2 days ago in the latest WikiLeaks that he and his staff agree on programming with the White House and with Hillary and Podesta. Now, we've always known that. It's obviously scripted, the interviews and things. His argument at the end is, grow the F up, Alex Jones. This is called agreements. Like Donna Shalala giving the questions, getting caught at least twice, and then caught lying about it twice to Hillary beforehand, and then lying about it to the debate commission. Or coordinating attack pieces in the news and lies about Trump. Or all the thousands of fake polls. It was hundreds of fake polls every week. Thousands and thousands of fake polls over a year and a half. And the emails admitting they're fake polls. People kept saying, how do you know that these are fake polls? Well, before the emails ever came out, a month before the election, I talked to the big pollsters. They said, Alex, don't say my name, but all the agencies have been bought off by the Republicans and the Democrats. Usually, Republicans would buy polls the way they wanted. Democrats would buy polls the way they wanted. No one dared put out too fake a poll because they'd be discredited. I mean, if polls get caught being wrong a few times, they go from being the most respected to the most unrespected. Remember, you hear about Zogby all the time. They were the very best. And I think they're a legitimate polling agency compared to a lot. I've studied it. But they got a few polls off just a little bit. You don't hear about Zogby anymore, do you? Remember Zogby? Last 6, 7 years, you don't hear about Zogby. Because they got polls wrong in the 2008, 2012 election. But only by 4 or 5 points. Man, CNN and all these other big outfits, Reuters and the other polls they used, they were off by 15, 20 points. To the credit of the LA Times, they were only off like 5 points. Remember, LA Times kept showing it neck and neck. Trump was really 5, 10 points ahead, 15, depending on what state. I mean, I'm in the news business, folks. I talk to the biggest people there are. I mean, do I have to explain that we're the new media? We always wanted to take the country back. We didn't want to be in the basement. We wanted to be winners. And now they're crapping themselves that I talked to the boss. They don't know what to do. I'm not going to quote Trump here, but just let me explain something. Trump enjoys not telling you where he's going and what he's doing. He enjoys giving interviews to independent and free media that tells the truth. And he's not doing interviews right now, but when he does, you're going to really like what happens, mainstream media. You're so over. You're so discredited. You're such a joke. You're such a fraud. You're such a scam. I mean, you don't have an audience either. You know, Trump will do big broadcast CBS or ABC sometimes because that's still got 5, 6, 7, 8 million viewers on a top show. Why go on Anderson Cooper when his key demo is about 100,000 viewers? All of his viewers combined, 300,000 in the United States. Globally, maybe 1 million. I mean, give me a break. RT Global has up to 18 million viewers an hour globally. 18 million. That's still not that big because everything's so broken up. NPR has 40 million listeners a week. I think that's an accurate number. They claim that. 900 affiliates. Government force-fed. It's all they've got left. And what are you doing living off government and Rockefeller and Carnegie Ford Foundation money and then begging off your stupid pseudo-intellectual listeners? And then you look at me, a real libertarian, a liberal, a trailblazer, a freedom fighter, and calling me, oh, they had NPR yesterday on their All Things Considered. We've got this too. Aired on 900 affiliates saying I'm the gateway to the white supremacy. I am the most hated person by white supremacists there is. For whatever, because they're directed by a lot of the internal leftist groups. That's been proven. Southern Poverty Law Center's been caught. Others have been caught. I mean, I've gone out and protested the Klan more than 15 times, and I'm telling you, folks, they are total foundation operatives. But the point is that I've had the Klan threaten to kill me. It's been in the newspapers. On TV, we're going to kill Alex Jones. Turned out the guy was a federal informant. I called him out right. I mean, we've got hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of it. And I am the gateway to the KKK. Oh, my gosh. But listen, that part doesn't matter. Hillary started all these wars, launched jihadis that abuse women and children and have sex trade in children. It's all over the WikiLeaks, bizarre sexual stuff in children, weird devil worship, you name it. I don't know how deep that rat hole goes. I don't think Ping Pong Pizza has a basement in it. I don't think they're raping kids in a pizza place. We covered what was the biggest story on Reddit and all the rest of it, and I'm not backing away from the story. I've always said the real stuff is in the overall WikiLeaks. They distracted making it all about a pizza place to make it all about these poor victims over here. And, you know, it's David Brock's boyfriend at Media Matters, and there's a lot of weird satanic art and a lot of weird crap going on and a lot of weird tweets and a lot of rock concerts there talking about their preference being kids. Man, you got people coming after you because there's some weird rhetoric coming out, and you're tied to Clinton, though it's tenuously, through Podesta, who's on the Lolita Express with a convicted pedophile that flies kids to a rape island. That's who the Democrats are at the top. I'm focused on Jeffrey Epstein. I'm focused on all that. But they've decided this is their Waterloo. They've decided I'm Napoleon. They're shooting to kill. And I'm telling you, there are more attacks on Alex Jones right now than there are on Donald Trump. I can officially say the last 5 days, I've gone and looked at it, there's more open, naked attacks. There's generally more articles about Trump, obviously, and it's all like really soft lies, like he attacked viciously an innocent, sweet little union boss for no reason. And meanwhile, the union boss is like, you liar, you didn't help. You're not trying to save jobs. You didn't do anything. How dare you bring back the jobs when I sold them out? It's like, what upside down planet are you from? Meanwhile, I haven't even gotten into the news. This is up on drugsreport.com. It's an Infowars.com article by Paul Watson. The EU gave them 24 hours 3 days ago to start censoring Infowars.com and Breitbart and others. And sure enough, Facebook is now blocking many Infowars stories and videos, including anything with Pizzagate in the title. So there's a lot of stuff going on, obviously, behind the scenes as well. So that's why you should go to Infowars.com and sign the petition, deliver it to Congress. You put your note in there as well, and also sign on to the petition. Leave your full info or just your name or just your statement, and then we're going to deliver it in a big wheelbarrow and a big truck to Trump Tower next week, and we're going to deliver it to Congress. Just sign up for our free newsletter for emergency updates as well at Infowars.com/newsletter. That's to get our news alerts, coupon codes, and more. But this is specifically to be part of our free speech coalition and a website and a group we're going to launch. We'll have a weekly update, sometimes daily updates, special reports that you exclusively get when you go sign up on the petition. But you choose to. You click one box to just send the petition. You click another box if you want to be given alerts and a bunch of other stuff. It's all up to you. Infowars.com/newsletter for just the general newsletter that goes out daily. But also just go to Infowars.com on the front page. You can see it loads up. You can see the petition right there if you want to be part of that. More than 20 years ago, when I started Infowars, I was a fitness addict. As time went on, my metabolism slowed down. I quit working out. I was working 18 hours a day, and I gained right at 100 pounds. I started to exercise really hard again, and I started to try to eat healthy. Started taking third-party supplements. Started seeing some more gains. But when I started working with Dr. Group and some of the other top formulators in the country, they said, Alex, it's all about trace elements and things that the population is absolutely deficient in. Boom! Weight started pouring off. Toxins started coming out of my body. Then, by early 2016, I was in the best shape of my life since I'd been in really good shape in my 20s. But the election heated up. I started working 14, 15, 16 hours a day. But more importantly, I stopped taking the supplements because we rearranged the kitchen and somebody took the Lazy Susan off the kitchen table where I took some every morning, and I just kind of forgot about it. It was out of sight, out of mind. And so then I realized this morning, I said, we're going to put the Lazy Susan back on the table, and I'm going to start taking it religiously again. And I'm going to work out like I've been the last few weeks at the same level. It's a holiday, so I'll probably eat more. And whatever the results are, I'm going to publish the findings. It's December 5th, 2016. We're only like 25 days from 2017. And I want to invite all of the info warriors of every race, color, and creed that bleed red blood and love liberty, justice, and truth to make our bodies great again. So Colbert went on the offensive for 11 minutes against yours truly yesterday because it came out 2 days ago in the latest Wikileaks that he and his staff agree on programming with the White House and with Hillary and Podesta. Now, we've always known that. It's obviously scripted, the interviews and things. His argument at the end is, grow the F up, Alex Jones. This is called agreements. Like Donna Shalala giving the questions, getting caught at least twice, and then caught lying about it twice to Hillary beforehand, and then lying about it to the debate commission. Or coordinating attack pieces in the news and lies about Trump. Or all the thousands of fake polls. It was hundreds of fake polls every week. Thousands and thousands of fake polls over a year and a half. And the emails admitting they're fake polls. People kept saying, how do you know that these are fake polls? Well, before the emails ever came out, a month before the election, I talked to the big pollsters. They said, Alex, don't say my name, but All the agencies have been bought off by the Republicans and the Democrats. Usually, Republicans would buy polls the way they wanted. Democrats would buy polls the way they wanted. No one dared put out too fake a poll because they'd be discredited. I mean, if polls get caught being wrong a few times,